Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so where we left off, we were left with sort of this kind of sardine looking thing. And then I started to expand it a little bit. I thought let's just do a mock-up. And it just wasn't really working. And that's because, okay, if you look at this one here, see how tight we are here? If we load the one that I built, because I'm just basing it off of this one, I actually came one more block here. And then we're going to come one more block here. So instead of being, we're going to go 2 blocks wide. This one's only 1 block wide, but we're going to go 2 blocks wide on this one here. So that's what we need to do. So let's take this up to there, and we'll come right out to the widest point. Oh, looks like I got to take that whole wing. Let's see if we don't take the wing. I just want to expand the fuselage. That'll work. Okay, and then if we cut that, move that by 1. Paste that. That's fine if it erases those, whatever. And then what I want to do is do that again. But for here, is it? Is it that one there? Or is it that one there? See if we cut that. Is that all that is? Yeah. So now you can see, like, when I go to make the submarine's going to be the same thing. We'll have our fuselage. I think it's going to be really cool. That's coming up. That's coming up. Okay, so probably we'll paste that there. All right, and then we just need to join it together. So that's what we've gained. That's what we've gained, and I just have to check in here. All right, so now we have to do that to the other side. From there. That. All right, and then we can merge it. There we go. If we take a look inside at what we've gained, that's pretty good. We gained that much. Right, this is going to come out by 1. This will be wider. So the floor will, the floor can actually stay like this. We can have this little, We could do something like that. I mean, we could raise this up one more if we wanted to on top. Yeah, so it just kind of has a little bit more width to it is what I wanted. And then this is our door. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go over this, and then we're going to get the landing gear set up. See if we can make a go of it. Okay, so that'll just come through, cut through here like that. Whatever. Whatever, and whatever. All right. That just kind of gives us our shape. A little bit more body to the body, which is what we want. We want a little more body to the body. All right, so some of that, just kind of repair the damage. Yeah, I mean, you can, whatever, if we wanted to, you know, we could do something like that. Whatever. Doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to drop bombs, right? So. Yeah, I had to build this upper structure. As like, that's going to be the controls for the gunnery and the radar. So obviously we're going to we'll have a little radar in the front. But this one's going to be set up a little differently. It's going to have real-time radar in the front and on all four sides, right? So we'll just have a radar that strafes, and it'll be able to actively detect and track anything around it. And then it's going to have our longer range radar, so we can see any targets ahead of us. There we go. So we just have to replace these windows. All right. This all the way down here. Okay. Step here I can probably as well. That way there's plenty of window. There's plenty of window for the it just catches it. Right, and then what is that by the 2? 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Sure. And then we need this here. Oh, you know what? I can use like a 1 by 4. Is it? Not the diamond. 3 by 1. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, okay. So now it has a nice big wide cockpit. This is wider here, so we actually have more headroom. And same with this here. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a little bit of a crawl to get down there. So yeah, so one of these will be gunnery, one of these will be radar. And then here we're going to have just similar to what I had in the other one there. Like this, probably. Oh, I had to put the HUD on there. Let's see. Something like that, and then below it, we have our let's see, the 3x3. This one's a little tricky. We could get a couple of 2x3s actually. Here, we'll do that. Well, see how that looks. Because it would be nice to do that. I'll have a couple touch screens. No, you don't say touch screens. Those could be panels. Landing gear, inside light, outside light, blah blah blah. Okay, then we need our artificial horizon. And we need a compass. And a compass ball. And we'll also get a compass sensor for the GPS. Now we'll put the GPS in there. All right, so I'm still just mocking it up. We're not actually going to be connecting this. And then we'll have probably another panel there. All right, and now from here, we need the controls for let's see here. If I put that there, this is the engine here. So what I want to do is it's got all the cylinders, right? There's 12 of them. So I don't know if I want to have, like, let's see, if I do a monitor at 12, 5 times 12. Let's see. That's 60. Yeah. I could just get all 12 of them here. This row is going to be heat. This row is going to be RPS. Heat, RPS, engine 1, engine 2. And then down below, we'll have fuel and whatever else. I'll go through it. This one's going to be pretty cool. So we'll just do that there. All right. So let's get some electricity here. All right, we'll jump it off here. So now I have all this stuff already figured out. My tilt and Okay, and then I have my horizon. Like, I've already got this stuff programmed. So, all I need to do is go front tilt. Oh, this needs to be side tilt, right? Oops. Side tilt. That's going to go to there. It's going to go to here also, but what I'm going to do is have a separate one. And it's just going to be not as bright. I'll explain that. Data. Okay, front tilt. Side tilt. So when we go into it, this one just draws the line. Interesting. Did I update both of them like that? I did. Okay, so let's save this here. It's a good thing I have this one. Yeah, that'll be this one here. Oh, is that just the map? There it is. There's the triangles there. So we need this. And we need this. What? What? We need what now? Let's load the auto save. What is it? The same one? 1982. They're all both the same. Okay. Yeah, this is the code that we want. Go into here. And right here, we want to do that. Boom. Accept. We can get rid of this here. There's 3. All right, let's check the other one. All right. So one is just a line, and the other one will actually be a blue and a brown, and with a line in the middle. I don't actually have a button to turn them on. So for now, it'll be button 3. Okay, 1 is starter. 2 is systems. I'm pretty sure starters. Yeah, looks like systems. Okay. All right, now let's check it out. Just fly in there because I don't have the button yet. So this is it. So then 3 turns it on. Oh, we'll get number. Some spelling mistakes. I knew the code was old. That's when I first started. I very first started. See, it doesn't detect those. those spelling mistakes here, because it said no errors detected. But it did detect them when we ran the code, as you see. So you get numbers, it says no errors detected, so it's important to, sometimes you have to double check your double check. All right, not even at 100,000 yet. Okay, so, oh, give me a break. Is there no dot there? Input dot. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, input. IMPUT dot. Oops. Okay, have problems here, have problems. Input. Input. Perfect. Update. Perfect. Save. Done. Save. Spawn. Please don't blue screen. Ah, only 2 blue screen, and this one's backwards. So that means that one's probably backwards too. Global troll. So let's do this here. This one, and this one. And you have to place them manually. This one. This one. What do we need? Video. This one. This one. Okay, so now we have our inputs. Which one was giving me the error? This one. Troll. T-roll and B-roll. X3 and X4. Let me find out where I got that from. Not that one. That one. It is. There we go. There's a video somewhere probably of Art of Horizon. I haven't actually done one. I could probably do one. How to build artificial horizon. I seem to know what I'm doing. Hey, there we go. It works, doesn't it? We'll soon find out. All right, so we'll go through there, go through there, go through there, spawn in. All right, 3. There we go. You see, blue, and so if they're reversed. They're reversed. They're reversed. All right, this will make more sense because now you'll be able to see the colors on the black screen instead of, you'll see them here but only at night, and so that's why I changed. There, you see that brown sky, and then this is just a blue line. So now what I want to do is I just want to draw a blue line. I think the HUD is 64 by 64. So then what I want to do is I want to copy that. And then we want to take this. And we want to make this white. And we want to say, we could say how far down? 64. It would actually be 63 by, oh no, we'll go into, and we want to be down 63, and then it's going to go to over 62, down 63. Should be all right. And now there should be a white line, and the blue line should kind of be tilted because we're kind of tilted here. Let's see here. Yeah. There, that white line is our. Oh, it's bigger. 3 by 3. 96 by 96. Okay, 96 by 96. So that would be 93. And that would be 93. And this would be 48. Not 62. This would be 48. 47, I guess. There we go. And that way, when we're flying at night, there's a line. Oh, that's strange. That's kind of strange. Oh, I said 93. Whoops. This should be 48. Into down 48. And then to down 48. Over 93. From there, I think. I don't even know anymore. So the pixels on a screen. What's going on here? Let's see. So we're over 2, down 48 by over 93. Down 48. I think that's maybe that'll draw us a line in the right direction here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that's kind of our line. So let's get another line going here. This just like I say, these are just a reference. And then we can draw another line. We can copy this, and we can say over 48. So it'll be in the center of the screen. This one here, over 48, and then it's going to be down. Let's say 2. I can even go further than that. It could be down like we could say 40. And then this would be 56. And then that way, let's see that. It should be just a little crosshair in the middle of the screen. So what we're doing is we're taking the tilts and we're telling it if we tilt this way, roll this way. If we tilt that way, roll that way. There we go. So now if it's nighttime and we're flying, we have kind of a reference here. You know, maybe we can't really tell from here. So yeah. And then with the systems, this button here, obviously is the backlight for all of this stuff. Well, I'll have a flip switch probably off here for the monitors. Just take a blank microcontroller and start setting it up. Yeah, so that's basically where we're at now. We can start looking at the electronics for that. Also what I wanted to do was, okay, so on the, what do we need here? We need a pivot. So on the actual planes, one wheel goes that way and one wheel goes that way. But I don't know if we have the room to be able to do that. So that's why I cut it into the wing. Just like that. That's why I cut it into the wing. There we go. So, and it can fold out because this is our fuel tank here. So that's what we're going to work on now. And we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 off of there. Off of where? 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the center of the tire. Right there. And what is it? 5 by 5? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 6. Off of there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. So there's our tire. I guess if I just wanted to do that, not really. So then, I guess we'd fill this in, right? This like this. All right. I hope it fits in there. I guess we'll find out right now. Oh yeah, we cut that one too. Nice. All right, just like that. Then we'll take some electricity. And bring it here. And bring it here. Okay, and then just for this is usually what I do, is I'll take a toggle switch and somewhere on the body, usually on the back here if I'm working. And I'll put a toggle switch here. We're going to be testing the rear. And then that way, it's there. And then afterwards, I'll cut it and I'll move it into the body. That way I don't have to jump inside the plane every single time, just to test out the, I can do it from the outside. Right, let's say I have a door set up, then you have to run to here, open the door, jump inside, jump to the pilot seat, press the button. And if you have to do that 10 times. Okay, so that's gonna go negative. And this one here is gonna go positive. So if I invert, and we say negative is the on, and 0 is the off, on, inverted, and then this one goes negative, and the other one goes positive. All right, we'll save that, spawn it in, change the time of day, back to day. Oh, it's got no power to the button. And I don't think I connected the button. This is how it starts. All right, button, button. There we go. This is why I don't put the button way in there. Okay, so that one folded up nicely. It's a bit tight actually. And this one over here, it folded up nicely. Right, so you see, so that's why one folds that way and one folds that way. So maybe that's what we'll do, and then that way they're not, they're snug in there. I'm surprised. Do that in this mode. So that was sufficient, what I had done originally. All right. Now, there's no fuel being stored on this side, so we don't I mean, we're going to patch the holes, but we don't have to make sure it's airtight. These holes here. So if it fits right in there, then what we can just do is this. That would probably come across like that. And then like that. Oops. I guess. That looks cool. Let's see, that could. I don't know, I could just probably sit like that. Whatever. Back of the wing or something. So that will fold in there to there. So then if we just did one more. Just like that. And then maybe just like this one here, I think we have to leave open for the thing. I guess either that or that, and then we can just kind of. Sure. Oh, we'll do the same on this side here. And then we'll do that on the front. Just so it's a little different. All right, we'll save that. See if that accepts one of the tires, and then we have to do it on the other side. See how much of that fuel tank that's gonna take away. Look, it takes the tire right in there, though. It does look pretty cool. I gotta admit, it does look pretty cool. I guess we'll have to extend the fuel. We can extend the fuel here. It's just, you know, this is enough. This is just enough. It's about 6,000 in there. For me, that's just enough. Just in case there's an issue. Okay, and then here we're going to have a parachute. Parachutes. All right, we're going to make those large. Parachute button. Yeah, so now we kind of like, I don't know. To me, I don't mind that the second tire does stick down. I mean, if it's a thing, then you just have to double that and make it swing into here. But as you can see, it's going to take up like a good 70% of that fuel tank. So then you'll have to expand the fuel tank either into here or have another option in here for fuel. But we want to have the inside for bombs. So, you know, it's up to you. It's up to you, but yeah, you can always take that. Just take that. Move it over, copy it, put it in there. And just cut one of the wheels off, shift that way, and split it. One there, and then one there. Oh, that's a lot of work. Yeah, I don't want to do that. It's a lot of work. More than welcome to. Okay, so now for this, let's see this. I'm gonna move the buttons here. So now, same with this one here. It's gonna fold in. I'm actually gonna have to move it forward a little bit. All right. So cut that. Maybe there. Paste it, and then we need the pivots, right? We need the pivots. So if we come this way, let's see. We'll rest the pivots on there. We'll turn off the So we'll make it go negative. I always do it backwards every time. All right, yeah, that'll work. Cool. So it'll swing forwards. And -1. And actually, this is already -1, so we can just take this guy here, and we can tap right into it. Perfect. So now we just have to make sure there's clearance. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then this wheel is 1, 2. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then off of that wheel. So we basically would have to come to 3, not to 3, maybe to here. All right, let's test that out. Probably help if I gave power. Electricity makes things work. I know I'm going to accidentally save over the other one. Okay, so if we do that, there we go. Oh, look at that. It folds right in there. It folds right in there. Well, this is even better than the one I have. Oh yeah, so it folds right in there. So if we get rid of one more, oh, that's perfect. So let's see. So if we get rid of one more, and then if we see, we'll turn that on. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's basically right off the center, or one off? Then we gotta go 1, 2, 3. So if we had a little door here. Some pivots. No, we don't want the velocity pivots. We want the robotic pivots. And then that could also go -1. And then what we'll do is that one's gonna have to close first, and then this one's gonna have to close. So we'll have to build another switch for it. And then we'll take. We will take, is that thing? Yeah. On number, off number, switch to value. Okay, but we want a delay on that switched value. And we will probably delay it by, we could say a half a second. No, let's delay it by a full second. Let's see what that does. And then we want to take this button here, plug it into the delay, which is then going to tell that to close. All right, so then this needs to have 1, 2, 3 on it. And that should close. See if that works. Looks like only 2 blocks. Actually, do this. Probably couldn't close because it Looked like it only needed to go that far, which it would be cool. Oh, those probably need power too, actually. Power needs power too. Twice I've made the power mistake. Alright, alright. Alright. I better myself sometimes. That's cool. Except... Oh, that's cool. So then I could just make that... Yeah, alright. I could close that right off. I could close this right off. Where are we here? Cool, just like that. Oh, that's exciting. And then that's going to swing in and close. Just like that. Ooh. All right, let's spawn it in and let's check that out. One more. One more. Okay, and then I want to just kind of make that seem like it's aerodynamic. And we'll do that. Oh, this is the wrong way. Same with this one. There we go. Actually, even this here could be. Like that. Oh, that. Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh. Nah. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's cool. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that really makes me want to fix the front. All right. Well, let's deal with the fronts. Let's deal with the fronts. So you basically need to take from there. All the way down. Need to copy that. And now, the only issue here. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so the last thing we want to focus on is the doors. The bay doors, which are going to drop the bombs. So we can now take this one here. Put this up here. This is our landing gear button. Here, I'll do that. Alright, and then this other one here is going to be for our bay door. So for the door, basically how we want to work this is let's get a missile. Let's see, the door. The door is going to go from probably there. I would say to at least there. So we'll cut that out, and we'll paste that, and then what I want to do is clear it, and then I want to resize it. And then we're going to cut that, and we're going to paste it. Alright. Now let's just move, let's move this. So we just do that for now. Okay, so that is our that's going to be how we get into the bomber. This is going to be our bomb doors. So now what we want to do is we want to go to door, and we want to put a couple of these hinges on here. Right? These hinges open only one way, and that's out. So you want to make sure that they're facing in. And we can just basically do that. Oh no, I did that backwards. Like that. You want to make sure the doors are like that. And then put this here. Perfect. Side's filled in there. There we go. Okay, so now we need some electricity. We'll take some electricity into there. Okay, now we need to build a switch for this door. Same thing, except this one here is going to be the reverse of what we just had, where 1 is going to be our on value and 0 is going to be our off value. 0 being closed, 1 being open. And that is going to come from this switch here, which has electricity. All right, what are we getting at? Ooh, an hour. Perfect, perfect timing, perfect timing. So that is going to do it. I was just going to say, that is going to do it. There's our doors. Okay, so in the next episode, we will add the armaments. We'll start to add the armaments. We got to take off though. We got to take off. So we'll paste that there. We got to merge you to there. So now the last thing that we need to do here is we need to make sure it's all locked down. before we can just fly away. Alright, so same with the landing gear. We have to have a unlocked position, and then we have to have a locked position. So here we have our open position. And then when that swings closed, I wonder if I can catch it. It's telling me that it's up one. So in theory, if I do that, let's see here. If I do that and that. Alright, and then this, pretty simple. I think there's a lock already on there, and then these guys here just need locks on them. So when it comes down, let's see there. And then when it's up, I might even be able to just do this here. It's up. I wonder if I can grab it. Let's try that. Let's try this out here. Just like that. Alright, so then when we press the open button, start with the doors. When we press the open button on the doors, we also want to unlock, we want to release this. We want to release that, and we want to release that. Okay, and then when we press the landing gear button, we want to release that. And we want to release that one. And we want to release that one. So then if I say, oh no, not that one. And we need a knot in here. And we'll say this goes to the knot value. So when this value is not on, release that. And release that. So when I turn it on, the landing gear goes up. When you turn it off, the landing gear should go out. That's the theory. That's the theory, anyways. That should release it there. And we don't need a knot for the doors. Okay, so let's save that, and then we'll do our final. Let's just do our final check over. Oh, here I gotta do the. See, I have to fly inside now. Shake the vehicle all apart. So that one didn't work. Oh, I see. Either didn't release. Did release. I wonder if it's that. This is just easier to support the plane while I'm testing it out. Let's see, what on the front side here. Whatever. Slot it in. Right, now we can test everything. Okay, first thing we'll test is the landing gear. Rear won't go in. Why is that? Oh, isn't release true? Yeah. So let's hold it. Oh, right there. I see. That's what's holding it up. I did not accommodate the hull for the block. So basically, it comes through there. There we go. And it's all locked into place. And it all comes out. Perfect. And then the doors. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, cool. Cool. And then this space here, I guess, is just going to be getting into, and then I'll extend this a little bit. And then I was thinking about making this. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad it works. All right, so that's landing gear and doors. Yeah, next what we'll do. I should change that. So it's over here. And then that way I can extend this bay, the weapons bay. There we go. All right, I might not even need to relock those. So let's save that. I'm gonna take off. We'll go for a flight, and then that is gonna do it for this video. Landing gear is on. Like I say, in the next video we will go over gunnery. We'll put the guns on, and then we'll look at this. We'll look at organizing the cockpit a bit more. All right. Oh no. Whoops. Whoops. Let's try to turn on the monitors here. We're having trouble taking off. That was my fault. That was my fault. No. Oh, we're not going to take off this time. So it shouldn't have gone anywhere. The clutch was set to 0. Yeah, so the collective is set to 1. clutch is on the throttle, and the pitch is W and S. So we have our, one of our throttle levers has been, that's the engine. This one here should be our, oh, I see. Oh, so that throttle actually never did anything. It never did anything. Okay. So that throttle is supposed to be our clutch pressure. There we go. This is our clutch. So this is our engine speed. Oh, it all makes sense. I thought I had it connected, but I didn't. Okay. Clutch speed. And then W and S is our pitch. There we go. Okay, we'll just save that then. And then this is our landing gear. And then this is bay doors. Okay, there we go, there we go. Now we're ready to fly. Now we can start up without moving. Yes. Okay, so we'll turn that on, system's on, turn that on, you'll see. There you go, see there's no movement. No movement. There we go. Something is wrong here. Something is wrong here. Something in all the work that we just did, something has changed. I gotta check on that. Maybe I have to adjust the clutch speed a little bit. Maybe I had to do that. I'm just going to check these, make sure they're not compromised. Don't appear to be compromised. Oh, that's the monitors. Everything appears to still be good. So that was the only thing I changed. Yeah, so maybe the clutch speed, the pressure has to be higher than that. Then 0.3. Maybe it needs to go to 0.5. And that'll adjust as we add weight. The bombs weigh quite a bit. Yeah, that's what it was. Need a little bit more. Little bit more. Yeah. Probably have to go full clutch. That's funny. So it must be a little bit bigger than the other one that I made there. But I like to end the video on a good note to make sure it can still fly after we made these revisions. I know it can. Let's see. Let's make sure we're still. Is one. I just want to save this. I want to take a look at this one here. So we have our pitch, which is controlled by W and S. Yeah, and we have our clutch on our throttle. And in this one here, it's actually set to 0.3. And then the engine speed is also set to 0.3. So I wonder what, and this one's got all the weight on it, so I wonder what the difference is here. So we have our pitch, which is W and S. We have our collective, which is 1. Should be 1. Yeah. And then we have our clutch pressure. And I actually had to set that to 0.5, which should be 0.3, and then this is our engine speed at 0.3. So I wonder if it has to do with these here. Let me see. I don't think it does. It shouldn't. Is that right? That's right. Okay, and then just something. Maybe something doesn't have electricity. All have electricity. All right, and then our roll is A and D. I think it's just right off the seat. All right, so alternators, everything that's connected. Right, so the last thing I need to do is make sure all the cylinders have. We're getting RPS from all the cylinders. I'm pretty sure we are. Let me make sure these are set up. These aren't set up. 2 to 1. And this one is set up 2 to 1. There we go. All right, now we shouldn't have any issues taking off. All right. There we go. Just like that. And that's at 0.3. All right, so now we can bring in our gear. And then if we were doing like a bombing run, we can then open up the bay doors, drop some bombs. Go. Cool. So that'll do it for this one. In the next video, we'll go over gunnery, add some bombs, drop some bombs, and then we might tackle radar in that one. I don't think we'll quite get there. I'm going to save that for probably part 3. We'll do radar and systems, and maybe we'll get some anti-air missiles on this. Just some short range in case we're getting shot at by a missile. We can shoot them and they'll engage the other missiles that are coming towards us. Something like that. Yeah, so like I say, please stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe. You guys are awesome. Hopefully, you know, it's a bomber, right? It's kind of got, I mean, look at the cockpit. I think this is pretty cool. So what we need now is a display for our altitude and other things like that. I think this is amazing. It really is that easy. So yeah, we'll get the parachutes working. We'll get everything going. Let's see if I can land. Let's see if I can land. Put the landing gear out. That's so cool. It'll handle the weight. It'll handle the weight, no problem. look at that. Touchdown. Now there's no brakes on it yet, and there's no rudder control yet. So that's what we'll do on the next one. We'll set up the taxi controls. Cool. That was a good touchdown. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.